into here like dating detox, and I really started to just process kind of like my own personal journey with dating. And I mean, I think I had my first crush, no, I know, in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like I have been.
So you've been doing this for a while.
I have been boy obsessed since my neighbor boy, right? Mm-hmm. So I just think being able to just take some time and really get some guidance and just other insight on, man, clearly I've been in church, I've been serving, I've been doing everything the right way. So why am I not getting the results, right?
Hey, welcome to the Dating Detox Show. I am your co-host, Eric Wooten. I've been a pastor for 15 years, licensed professional counselor, and this is my awesome co-host, Autumnie.
Hey, y'all.
Teacher, in the dating game, 100 million years, killing it, right? No?
I would slow down. Hey, y'all. Yes, I'm Autumnie, and I am a single woman. So this is perfect for me because I feel like dating it's rough out there. It's rough in these streets. So.
It is. So why do a new show? This is this is the cool part. This is the inaugural show, which means this is a show we look back on and go, that really sucked. And we didn't know what we were
Absolutely
doing. You know,
not.
like 5 years from now, we're like, can you believe us? So this is the inaugural show. Why are we doing a dating detox show? I'm going to tell you my why. And then I want to hear your why.
Okay, go for it.
But my why is I'm so tired of the foolish dating advice. I've been working with couples for over a decade. Yeah. Married couples, engaged couples, singles trying to date. And we got so much foolish stuff out there. Mm. And I'm seeing it in marriages because marriages are struggling because they come in with weird expectations and unhealthy ideas. Yeah. And it's both sides. So having been in the church for 15 years, the church is over spiritualizing relationships oftentimes where the Bible doesn't speak to it. We just make up our own rules and tell ladies to come serve at church 40 hours a week and God will bring you a man or wait on your Boaz or there's just all this weird stuff.
Been there, done that.
And so church people don't know how to date.
Yeah.
And then the world is over romanticizing everything, you know, do these 3 things to get him hooked and 5 ways to know he's into you. Yeah. And guys want this from girls, like there's some formula. And it's all game playing.
It is.
And if you play the game to get the person, you got to keep playing the game to keep the person. Manipulation. So for me, my why is like, man, I'm seeing all these people struggling and it's not that difficult. Mm-hmm. And there are some practical things we could do. And I think we can make dating easier. That's my why. What's your why other than, hey, I called you and said, want to do this with me?
So honestly, I think this is perfect timing for my why. So actually a year ago, like almost to the day, I felt like I was called by the Lord to talk about my single season. And I have like a nonprofit and I went on and I interviewed people to talk about their single season. Mm-hmm. And it was called Single Season Uncensored. So we were raw. We were like just everything on the table. I mean, it was really, really impactful. Mm-hmm. And I thought, okay, Lord, I'm going to talk about my single season. And then you're going to bring me my husband. That's how it's going to work.
That's how it works. Yeah, absolutely.
So I did a few episodes with people, interviewing them. And this whole year went by of 2023. And I'm not married. I'm not married. And
so why did you, so you had like in your mind, I'm going to do like, how many episodes did you do? I'm going to do like 10 episodes. Okay, I'm going to do 6 episodes. Yeah. And then once I do that, then God will bring me my guy.
I just felt like he's like, yeah, just talk about your single season. And then I'm going to bring him.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So that's what I
seems
thought.
Seems like a good formula.
That's I mean, so spiritual.
Right.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So a year later, you know, to get the phone call from you and to hear like dating detox. And I really started to just process kind of like my own personal journey with dating. And I mean, I think I had my first crush, no, I know, in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like I have been.
So you've been doing this for a while.
I have been boy obsessed since my neighbor boy, right? Mm-hmm. So I just think being able to just take some time and really get some guidance and just other insight on, man, clearly I've been in church, I've been serving, I've been doing everything the right way. So why am I not getting the results, right? So I think that's really my big push is my why, to not only share my own experiences, but to learn from a married man, which, I mean, Eric, which is crazy. 10 years ago, I was in his office bawling my eyes out over an ex-boyfriend.
So strange.
And like, I did not know what to do because I thought he was my everything. Like, I thought we were going to get married. His mom said we were going to get married. Everybody thought we were going to get married. He's married now, but I'm not, you know? So it's just kind of like so crazy how the Lord intentionally can orchestrate things. I just lost my mic. Hold on. Okay, can y'all hear me? Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't mind how I redo this. It's this nice little sweater. Okay, there we are. I'm back. But I just know that dating is a lot, but it doesn't have to be bad. So I just need a new perspective, and I'm hoping to glean from you because I know you've been married for how many years now?
Yeah, 29.
Yeah, so you know something.
Which is why I didn't want to do this by myself. I was going to do it by myself, and I said, you know what I need? I need somebody who's everything I'm not. Old, male, white, married forever. I'm like, I need somebody who's actually in the game. And it was crazy because the 10-year ago story, we didn't even know. And so we jumped on a Zoom call and we're talking, and all of a sudden you were like, you know what? I was in your office 10 years ago. And I don't remember because I've had so many people in my office, right? Not that you're not memorable.
No,
but, you know.
yeah.
So okay. It was just crazy it's crazy for me to see how God brings things full circle. And then I didn't even really, when I called you, I didn't know where you're at, what you're doing.
No.
And then to know that you did a single season a year ago, that was just prep for this, was all you were doing. It really was. You were prepping for this.
Because I think anytime you talk about something personal or vulnerable, I mean, it's scary, you know, or to think, okay, why are you talking about singleness like you're single, or how can you encourage somebody to date? But honestly, it's my life, my season, and why be embarrassed of it? And I think I've been so ashamed and embarrassed by the season that I'm in, like if I'm behind or if I'm not doing it right. And I've shied away from talking about it instead of just embracing it and being like, this is my life and it's actually really good. Like,
absolutely. And you're not unique.
I'm not alone.
There's a million other yous out there that may be feeling the same way, which again is why I didn't want to sit here and go, hey, this is what we do and this is what we do. I wanted somebody who other people can relate to how you're feeling and where you're at in the journey. And I think you have a lot of insight. So I didn't just bring you on here to be like, hey, learn from me, grasshopper.
No,
you know, I think you had a lot of insight, and I'm excited about where we're going. So what are we going to be doing? We're going to be talking about everything, anything, you name it. And we may even enter into some asking for a friend, real life scenarios.
Seriously, or like in the looking glass of like counseling, right? Because I know so many, I just think back to how upset I was when I first met you. And I'm like, I'm in a better place now, but it doesn't take away the fact that broken hearts are broken hearts.
Yeah.
You know, a failed relationship is a failed relationship, and still processing it and then getting back up to do it again. It's scary.
Yeah.
And then when you hear about people getting married and then what they're dealing with, I'm like, do I even want that? Like, is the single life preferred life? Like, maybe I have this all backwards. Paul did say in the Bible that it's better to just be single. So I think that's starting to actually stick to me.
But here's again one of my whys and my frustration.
Go for it.
Is there are legitimately a lot of very happy married couples.
That's true.
Part of the problem is you got so many people that are dating with these foolish dating ideas or, you know, over spiritualizing stuff and being like, you know, God, I just did a YouTube video on God, stop with the God told me you're the one, right? But we start over spiritualizing it, and then we end up in relationships that are not a good fit for us. So again, I don't believe in, and we'll talk about all this stuff, I don't believe in a soulmate. There's this one out there for you that God's going to reveal.
Because I've missed that one.
Yeah. But I do believe there are people who are suitable for us based on what God's called us to do and our temperaments and our values and all that kind of stuff. And so a lot of the couples who are unhappy didn't date well, didn't use wisdom, didn't use their head and their heart basically to date.
Or wise counsel.
Yeah. didn't have outside community or wise counsel,
Yeah.
got in relationships they shouldn't be in. And then we're like, oh man, all these married couples are divorcing and they're unhappy. And it's like, not a lot of the ones that I know that did it right, used wisdom.
Yeah.
And you can make a dating decision with your head and your heart. We don't want to remove the heart and be like, it's just logical.
Yeah, that's true.
But if we're all heart, that's when we end up in people's offices. Frustrated.
Listen to your heart. There's a song about it. I listened to it in middle school.
Go with your gut. Listen to your heart. No, absolutely not. Right. So we'll be talking everything you can think of from, I think, I lean both ways. Obviously, I've been a pastor for years, so I believe God's a part of this for Christians, but I also believe there's so much practicality to how we date and do relationship that even non-Christians can operate with. Yeah. And then I think even Christians need to do both sides. It's hard sometimes to know how to connect our spirituality and our relationships and dating. So I think we'll talk about that.
Okay.
I think it'll be fun.
I'm here for it.